In Bollywood or the South industry, some celebrities make headlines because of their acting, and some because of their error-filled attitude. So today we are going to talk about that actress who looks sweet on screen, but in real life just as red when it comes to paparazzi. Yes, Taapsee Pannu.
हम भी बॉलीवुड का हिस्सा है, हमारे को भी बॉयकॉट करो.
In her career, there have been more Twitter wars than hit films, and more arrogant statements than actual acting. Taapsee has worked with big stars like Akshay Kumar and Shah Rukh Khan, but even then, she never really got that typical top Bollywood actress image. Because of this, there are certain chapters of her life that have often stayed away from the spotlight. So in today's video, we'll talk about Taapsee Pannu's film career and some controversies that aren't discussed much. Taapsee thinks she is Lady Amitabh, but the audience feels she is more like a disappointed teacher who keeps asking everyone to get their homework checked. She even argues with media over Hindi and then says, "Get lost."
मैं तो पूरा हिंदी में बात कर सकती हूँ.
सारे लोग आपकी हिंदी फिल्म देखकर आए हैं.
अच्छा, सबको हिंदी समझ में आएगी हिंदी में बात?
नो.
Sir, I'm a South Indian actress also. तमिल तेलुगु में बात करूँ.
And in this video, we'll talk about whether Taapsee, who was once so much in the limelight, can make a comeback or not. In 2008, she became Miss Fresh Face in Miss India. But these days, that freshness seems a bit salty in front of the media. During her modeling phase, she started getting advertisements and brand shoots, which opened the doors of entertainment industry for her. After that, she began her career in Telugu film industry. In 2010, she did a film called Jumandi Nadam, directed by K. Raghavendra Rao. Remember this name? We'll talk about it later. After that, she worked in many South Indian films. But in 2013, she made her Bollywood debut with Chashme Baddur. However, people really started identifying her from Akshay Kumar's film Baby, where even her small role was highly appreciated. Even today, people remember it as a small but powerful role. With films like Pink, Mission Mangal, Badla and Judwa 2, she built her identity in Bollywood. But as they say, handling success isn't that easy. And because Taapsee Pannu couldn't handle her success well, she got involved in several controversies, which we will now talk about. Now, as weird as her acting style is, her behavior is even more toxic. Poor paparazzi stood in the heat for 3 to 4 hours and she says, "Don't blame me, come prepared after doing your homework." Like, to look cool, she says anything. They are reporters, not kids. As strange as Taapsee Pannu's behavior is in interviews, her attitude with people is even more worse, especially with paparazzi. It almost feels like she considers them irrelevant. These days, the hype of any film is first built through media and paparazzi Instagram reels. That's why, before a film's release, the cast gives them interviews and bites. But even here, Taapsee shows up with her 404 high voltage attitude. During one of the promotions of Dobara, when she arrived on screen, a reporter told her, "Ma'am, we have been waiting for a long time." To this, she snapped back saying, "Don't blame me, don't lecture me," as if the paparazzi had attacked her.
आप लोग वहाँ पे मुझे बोला कि रेडी हो.
हम लोग आपके लिए खड़े हैं. हम लोग आपके लिए रुके. हम लोग
मैं वो कर रही हूँ, आप मेरे पे भी चिल्ला रहे हो.
हम भी आपके लिए रुके.
मैंने ऐसे क्यों बोल रही हूँ जैसे कि मैंने आपको क्या मैं कोई.
Because nothing like that actually happened. The reporter had spoken calmly, but this wasn't the first or the last time something like this has happened. Sometimes she shows so much attitude and gives such bold statements. During the promotions of Dobara, when she was with Anurag Kashyap, she said, "Boycott our movie, don't watch it." That boycott statement was made just to create buzz for the film, but it didn't really work. Instead, Taapsee had to face a lot of backlash after that. Later, at an award show, when reporters asked her why she told people to boycott her own film, she got irritated and said, "Don't shout at me. Then you people will say actors don't have manners."
चिल्लाओ मत भाई. सर थोड़ी रिसर्च करके आना मुझसे नेक्स्ट टाइम क्वेश्चन पूछने से पहले प्लीज. सर तो होनी पहले तो जेंडर ठीक कीजिए. फिर ये लोग बोलते हैं एक्टर्स को तमीज नहीं है.
She often speaks so rudely that it is really very hard to understand where this attitude is coming from. That's why many people even call her Jaya Bachchan Light. Look, she is neither a top actress nor is her career delivering hits at any great pace. On the other hand, top actresses in the industry speak very kindly with the media, and that's why it's clear why they have reached such heights. But the real question is, what exactly is Taapsee trying to prove? That's what becomes difficult to understand. After the sudden demise of Raju Srivastav, when paparazzi asked Taapsee Pannu for a reaction, she folded her hands, pushed the camera away in an irritated manner and walked off.
राजू श्रीवास्तव आज हमारे बीच
Obviously बुरा लगता है यार, क्या कहना चाहूंगी मतलब.
After this incident, when people reacted online and questioned how she could push the camera, in the next paparazzi interaction, Taapsee was seen getting angry and saying, "Move aside, I'm speaking calmly, otherwise you'll say I pushed you." But it's not just that, she hasn't spared even her co-stars. Vikrant Massey, who was her co-star in Haseen Dilruba, was also indirectly targeted by her. Taapsee said that it doesn't really matter who played the hero in that film, probably because the story revolves more around the female character. But in saying that, she ended up ignoring the importance of the male lead. She hasn't delivered many big hit films, nor has she outperformed top actresses. Yet, her attitude always stays at a 440-volt high level. Showing arrogant behavior in interviews and being rude to paparazzi has now become her daily routine. Even in politics, she seems to have her own agenda. In trying to appear smart, she often ends up making confusing or unnecessary statements. Some time ago, on a TV9 show, she was shown two photos and asked to choose her favorite leader between Narendra Modi and Rahul Gandhi. She chose Narendra Modi, but there was a catch. Along with that, she also said, "Well, I still have to live in India," while folding her hands.
पसंदीदा राजनेता कौन? और बहुत स्पष्ट रूप से यहाँ पर भी
मुझे अभी भी इस देश में रहना है.
Now, that gesture feels a bit strange. Like if she had taken Rahul Gandhi's name, she would have been thrown out of the country. In trying to look cool or smart, she often ends up doing silly things herself. Sometimes, it feels like this attitude is actually frustration from failure, and that same attitude has become one of the biggest reasons behind her flop career today. Her repeated frustration during media interactions seem to prove how her film career is struggling. After her Bollywood debut in 2013, her graph did rise for a few years, but after that, the streak of hits stopped. One after another, her projects started failing. The audience didn't feel any freshness in her characters anymore. It almost feels like people actually took her boycott our film statement seriously. There was a time when watching Taapsee Pannu's acting was enjoyable. Her strong roles and performances were appreciated. But in recent years, more than her films or performances, it's her controversies that have become the real talk of the town. Her controversies may not be as big as those of major stars, but some of them have definitely been quite shocking. Taapsee had once said that, in South industry, it's all about showing your nabi, and in Bollywood, it's all about cleavage. That's what actresses are mostly reduced to. She even said about her debut director, K. Raghavendra Rao, that he was quite desperate to show her midriff and intentionally added such scenes in the film. When the controversy grew, Taapsee later apologized and said that she had made those comments jokingly. She openly supported Anurag Kashyap during the Me Too allegations. When Payal Ghosh accused Anurag of alleged misconduct, Taapsee immediately defended him, calling him her biggest feminist friend, and gave him a clean chit. On one hand, she promotes messages like no means no through films like Pink and presents herself as a strong feminist. But on the other hand, instead of listening to another woman's side, she chose to stand by her friend. This was seen as selective feminism, because without any investigation, she dismissed another woman's claims and sided with power and friendship. And not just that, during an interview, Anurag Kashyap also made some awkward comments on Taapsee's physical appearance. He even joked that his chest was bigger than hers.
She's complaining by me because I have bigger boobs than her. Okay.
Hearing that, Taapsee just sat there and laughed. But again, the hypocrisy is that a woman who talks about feminism and female dignity all the time, how can she tolerate such an inappropriate remarks from her own friend? And just imagine, if someone else had said that same thing, Taapsee would have started a whole controversy right there. This shows her double standards with Anurag. Because she quietly sat there and seemed to take those explicit comments lightly. So guys, that was the full story of Taapsee Pannu's controversies. What are your thoughts on this whole situation? Comment down in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.